Up to 17 shadow ministers have spoken out about the effects they believe a second vote could have on the UK. In the past 6 months, 13 of these ministers have publicly opposed a second referendum. Mr. Corbyn could face mass resignations if he continues to take the plan to a Commons vote, according to the Daily Telegraph. Shadow Environment Minister David Drew told his constituents that he would never support a referendum on anything again. Meanwhile, Shadow Economic Secretary to the Treasury Jonathan Reynolds added that another poll was not my personal position. The Shadow Health Minister, Julie Cooper, echoed the thoughts, and also told her constituents, "I have no intention of voting for a second referendum." Mr. Corbyn has thrown his weight behind a second referendum following the rejection of his alternative Brexit plan. Read more. Jewish actress calls Diane Abbott the Chris Grayling of Labour. PartyLabour frontbenchers are set to rebel against Jeremy Corbyn's second referendum. Image PA. Mr. Corbyn could face mass resignations if he continues to take the plan. Image Getty. The party wanted Theresa May's Brexit deal to include a permanent customs union with the EU. The amendment also included a commitment to sticking with the single market. After the results of the vote, Mr. Corbyn announced the party will seek other options as well as a second referendum, such as a general election. Labour is likely to seek an amendment when Theresa May brings a deal back to Parliament. Jeremy Corbyn is likely to seek an amendment when Theresa May brings her deal back to Parliament. Image Getty. However, a further 70 MPs are set to revolt against the Labour leader, according to former Minister Caroline Flint. Casella Stewart, the former Labour MP who chairs Change Britain, told the Daily Telegraph, "It's understandable why a number of my former colleagues, from both the front bench and backbench, have spoken out against a second referendum. All Labour MPs stood on a manifesto to accept the referendum result. It would be wrong to renege on this commitment. The Labour leadership has a simple choice to make. Do they respect the democratic choice made by the British public, or do they cave into the demands of London-centric pro-EU campaigners who think they know better?" Corbyn should be in no doubt that backing a second referendum would not only be hugely damaging to people's faith in our democratic process, but also further alienate the party from its heartlands.